Welcome to Voters. This is the Cult of Vault here. I'm Brother Brown, and today I'd like to give my thoughts on the surprise ban list that Bandai has just dropped on us for the Digimon card game. So let's not waste any time and let's get right into it. So this ban list is going to be effective for us on November 11th, coming up quite soon. Our first card on this list is Calling from Darkness, going to 1. A bit of a strange pick. I understand that there is a lot of loops with purple and very powerful on deletion effects, but I don't really see this card as a problem. Most people play only 1 to 2 copies anyways in their purple decks. Maybe just a balancing pick on Bandai's part for maybe future card design, but overall a strange pick. I don't think it's going to be very impactful for the purple strategy, but an interesting one nonetheless. Moving on, we got Sunrise Buster. Fantastic. This card is going to 1. The amount of value you get off this for just 5 costs is just absolutely insane. You get to play any of your yellow or red tamers for free. Their on plays stay intact, and the extra 3k DP reduction, just being able to just knock out a lot of your opponent's Digimon for every yellow and red tamer that you have in play. It's just an insane card. Really great for any sort of yellow strategy. It's definitely the best option going for the Cross Heart deck, and it's just a solid hit all around. It's going to be really interesting to see how yellow kind of recuperates with losing the 3 copies. Definitely with the new maid mode for Sequoiamon, maybe it might be a little bit better for them to go to a more pure build with the plugin options and Rika, but we're just going to have to wait and see. But really solid pick. I'm really glad to see Sunrise Buster go to 1. This card is just ridiculous. Our next hit, to no one's surprise, Doraemon to 1. We already kind of knew that this card was coming to us getting hit. Japan players already got the hit earlier, and yeah, it sucks for Alphamon. This is a big nerf for them. That extra protection was really, really good, not to mention the added security attack, getting that extra aggression. The decks definitely can't do the crazy OTKs like they could as easily now, and their Alphamon's a little bit less protected. It's going to be interesting to see. I know Japan players, there's been a couple lists here and there topping with the only 1 copy, but I think time's only going to tell if we're going to see a couple things translate like here in outside of that. But overall, big nerf for Alphamon. Now finally, we're going to go to the big hit on the list, the Shoutmon Cross 4. This one's nuts. This card going to 1, I would almost argue nearly kills the deck. When people discuss how they should deal with Crossheart, I've heard a lot of discussion with Mikey going to 1, kind of hurting the consistency of the deck. But going after one of your deck's biggest damage outputs is kind of crazy. This deck, this card you could just spam and just hit for just low memory and get so much damage. It's just nuts. I don't know how this Crossheart deck is going to really recuperate with losing the 3 copies of this card, and on top of that, their best removal option in Sunrise Buster. It's going to be really hard to see, but let's see what players come up with. Maybe they can find some way to work around this, but I don't think we're going to see the same kind of level of power that we're going to come from the Crossheart deck. Maybe BT11 might change this, but who knows. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this ban list discussion. I think overall this list is fantastic. fantastic. It's going to be a huge meta change. I think some of the big winners here is for sure Jesmon. That deck I think is going to just absolutely wreak havoc now that Shoutmon is out of the way. And I think this is going to really help make shine some of these more underappreciated decks like Blue Flare and of course Dark Nightmon. These decks didn't really see a whole lot of competitive success in Japan, but I think now with these little nerfs that they did with big decks, I think they're definitely something to look out for. But anyways, as always guys, don't forget to spread the good word by sharing the video, hitting that like button, and join the cause today by becoming a devotee and subscribing. Till next time.